class today. We are going to have a class now on a beautiful topic called mutual funds. The first lesson in today's class is going to be in my first chapter on the concept of mutual funds. The concept of mutual funds can be understood with a simple analogy of driving a car. And let's understand by planning a journey from Mumbai to Pune. Though there was a movie called Bombay to Goa, but in today's world, let's talk about driving from Mumbai, because it's no longer Bombay, to Pune. If I want to go from Mumbai to Pune, I've got two options. I can be the driver, drive the car, navigate, use a Google map and various other devices to reach Goa. Or I can sit behind, relax in my car, tell the driver, I want to go to Pune, whatever route you take, whatever method you use, get me to Pune in this much time. Good morning, friends. Welcome to the next chapter in this course on mutual funds. In this chapter, we are going to talk about the benefits of investing in mutual funds. There are a lot of asset classes that are available to people to invest their money. Different asset classes have different risks, they have different rewards. Some are safe but low rate of return. Some are risky but high rate of return. There is a lot of expertise required to invest in these various asset classes. Asset classes can be fixed deposits, mutual funds, equity markets, debt instruments, company deposits, money markets, art, gold, real estate. A mutual fund is a good way to diversify across all these asset classes. One doesn't have to go out and buy each of them separately. One can buy a mutual fund that invests in a particular asset class. Good morning, friends. Welcome to the third chapter in the course on mutual funds. In the third chapter, we will look at equity mutual funds. What do I mean by the word equity? Equity means buying stake in a company listed on the stock market. Then in the stock market, all the major companies are listed in terms of the value of the share of the company. When I want to buy these stocks, I go to the equity market to buy equities. A mutual fund that invests in the equity market, that means investing in the stocks of the listed companies, is known as an equity mutual fund. In the stock market, there are three kinds of stocks: large cap stocks, mid cap stocks, and small cap stocks. Large cap stocks are basically those companies which are big, they have a certain market capitalization, and they are relatively safe. Good morning, friends. Welcome to a brand new chapter in this course on mutual funds, where we are going to talk about debt markets and money market funds. Now let's understand. We spoke about equity markets, which are investing in stocks, which will give you a 15 to 20% rate of return, but it is risky. Let's come to the debt market. What is the debt market? Debt market is when you invest in secured investments, giving a lower rate of return, but investing in government securities, corporate bonds, treasury bills. These investments are particularly safe. They come with some amount of guarantee and do not give you a very high rate of returns. what is the difference between a debt fund and a fixed deposit? A fixed deposit is a fixed rate of return. It is for a fixed period of time. Welcome to the 5th chapter of this course on mutual funds, where we will look at a very important element of the mutual fund industry, which is not very risky, giving a good rate of return, pretty much of a balance, trying to get you best of both the worlds. Good returns, risk, relatively safe, a combination of both the worlds, as the word I used, balanced mutual funds. The balance over here is coming from creating a combination of equity exposure, debt exposure, and money market exposure. If I invest 100% in the equity market, it's an equity mutual fund. If I invest 60% in the equity market, 40% in the debt market, it becomes more balanced. While the equity gives me the higher rate of return possibility and the higher risk, it's the debt market that reduces the risk and gives me stable returns. Good morning, friends. Welcome to this course on mutual funds. The potential of this course is life-changing, and if you implement what you learn, you can discover a whole new you. I'm going to show how you're going to create the whole new you. It is very important to understand that the knowledge we have acquired in this session is adequate for us to start building our portfolio into mutual funds. It is important to start moving towards understanding mutual funds better, and then also stepping into the equity markets to get a better rate of return. As we start taking baby steps and we start meeting our objectives, we are able to generate confidence in ourselves and take bigger steps. So a beginning is done today by understanding this knowledge. Now to take it forward, please read up on the markets, understand what's happening in the stock market,